Hello, CNG 132 online. Welcome to Monday. I did receive a few emails uh, about the test not being up. Sorry. Uh, Late last week, I would say Thursday, Friday, I started coming down with something. Don't know what. Felt like a sinus infection mixed with allergies. So I didn't get the test even loaded. I think I opened up the test in CNG and then just kind of got distracted and did something else. So that test didn't get uploaded. Let's see. I will. I'll award you guys just points for that test because that was really, really my fault. Once again, got sick, got sidetracked, and didn't even get it uploaded. Let's see. Week 13. I have to do a lot of catching up too. Week 13, we jump into vulnerability assessment with some should be disaster recovery plans. In this week, when we look up disaster recovery plans, basically we're our data security, vulnerability assessment, data security. We're looking at stances that give us the ability to, I think this probably this first word right here, posture, come up with a security posture that defines our organization, our enterprise. And once again, it's not a one and done thing. You might do this yearly, come back and reevaluate your security posture on a lot of things. Like emails. Is your email being secure? What's your security posture on Clean Desk? I look at my desk right now, and I do have some paperwork on it. So maybe if I did have a name or something on a password, maybe that would be a vulnerability. We look at the difference between vulnerability scanning and penetration testing. Vulnerability scanning is more as an inside type tool. You're doing scans within your own network, where penetration testing is the outside network being tested, being probed, and then finding ways to exploit those. Once again, we go back to the black hat, white hat kind of penetration testing, even gray hat, where black hats, they have no information about the network, but they try to get in. Then you give them the gray hat, you give them some network information, see how well they do that. And then you go to the white hat, where they have all the information of your network, and they see they test like user privilege, etc. on that route. Once again, when you look at the what is privacy, risk associated with private data, maintaining data privacy and security, all this rolls back to one of our first chapters where we look at the confidentiality, integrity, and availability triangle. Trying to keep that as close as we can to being balanced, just so people aren't always entering a 256 or 256 character password. We have it down to 15, or a passphrase that has to include capitals, a digit, and a special character. But yeah, very, very good chapter. Chapter 13, we start to wrap everything up, see how it all comes together in one piece, especially when we start exiting this book here. We see how everything wraps up together in the end. Let's see. Business continuities next week, and risk mitigation. Once again, we wrap that up, seeing how business continuity comes together with everything else. So to recap, I'm just going to award you guys points for test 3. Once again, my fault. I did not feel good last week, and then kind of just basically went to sleep for like 3 days. For this week, make sure you start looking at let's see, go back to the news. I think that's the last thing I remember entering. The security policy project template or sample. This is the one I got off, or this is the one that I did for one of my classes. Feel free to look at it and see how I did it. Yours doesn't have to be as in depth as mine, but please make sure you use one of these sites down here to help formulate your security policies. And once again, you choose 2 policies. With those 2 policies, I will actually put out an email to all of you on what the parameters of that is. And once again, just use the formatting of the NIST.org, SANS.org, or NIST.gov, SANS.org, SWGE. Use their templates to formulate a security policy. Make sure you change at least a few words so it's not word by word, or you add something else in. And also, if you do copy one, make sure to do a Control F and make all the default stuff go away, and you'll actually put in your information. That's it for today. Keep it short, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me.